Welcome to a quick tutorial on the CarWars CarNow texting integration. Since your store may already be set up with the MessageNow platform, this tutorial will only take a look at the dealer user perspective for CarWars conversations and how to identify them and handle them when they begin. As usual with a CarNow opportunity, when you pick it up, the right-hand toolbox panel will be opened to your greetings and shortcuts. We always recommend that you take a look at the context and the customer information before utilizing one of these shortcuts to make sure that it's appropriate for the case. To view the customer profile, simply select the head icon in the lower left-hand corner of that toolbox. Up at the top of the customer profile, we see the department that this conversation came in under. In this case, we see CarWars outbound number. However, this will not always be present, as many CarWars numbers will be routing into our new car sales, pre-owned sales, service, and parts teams as usual. Anytime you see the department selected to one of your standard departments, it means that our agents will be there as a backup for you and your team and will be able to pick up. Specialized CarWars numbers teams, such as the outbound number, mean that our team is not going to be available as a backup, as they do not have the resources to correctly identify and handle customer context and needs coming in from those numbers. Our second indicator, if this department were to read new car sales or otherwise, would be located at the bottom of the customer panel as the source URL. In this case, we see again here CarWars outbound number. However, you may see CarWars website sales, CarWars website service, or CarWars Google My Business, among others, depending on which CarWars numbers route into your CarNow system. Based off of that source URL, you will have additional clues as to the customer's needs, as you would not ask a CarWars website service customer about what new cars they would happen to be shopping for. Always take that into account. In addition, if it is a separate CarWars department, such as the outbound number, you will see an orange banner below the name of your store that includes special handling notes entered by our team, just to remind you how this conversation or this opportunity might need to be handled based off its source. Now, this conversation I have pulled up on my screen is not in fact an outbound number conversation, but an inbound. They've come in from Google My Business and they would like help with a new vehicle. A bot will always greet the customer just to make sure that it's not a text and run. Thanks for texting. We're happy to help. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with? While we are asking the customer's name, no matter what they reply, a notification will immediately be triggered to you or to our team, depending on which number and who it's hooked up to. The agent or yourself will greet them and offer assistance based off the context the customer has provided. Carry on with the conversation as normal, but do remember that texting conversations will always have a pink background. This means the customer is texting, of course, and the conversation cadence may be a bit slower, as conversations carried on via SMS are sometimes delayed by carriers, and customers may pick up and put down their phones as they go about their daily business. So keep that in mind and remember responses from customers may be a little slower than normal, and they will be somewhat forgiving of your slower responses as well. Do remember that our goal is to always get a response back to a customer within 30 to 60 seconds, even with a texting conversation.